Hi guys, I just wanted to make a tutorial for you on Thumper, just so you had something to listen to and to practice with throughout this week, and especially for anyone who is not able to make it to class today. It's always helpful to have this in your ear as you practice. So, we are in page 12 of the Vandall book, and we noticed that it looks kind of scary on the page, but it's actually just made up of a lot of patterns. So our first pattern was we laid our fingers on the keys with the bottom finger on A. And then both of our hands were playing a fifth. So A, B, C, D, E. The notes that we use for our first pattern are the bottom and top notes of each hand. So left hand, right hand. We're starting at the bottom and working our way up. And of course we don't want to keep our hands stationary. We really want to pass off the notes very gracefully. Left top, right top. That was our first pattern. That happens in measures 1 and 3. In measures 5 and 7, we have the same exact shape. It'll feel the same, but our bottom note is C. That means our top note is G. So you'll want to practice being able to move very quickly from position to position. This one will sound like this. C, G, C, G. And again in measure 7. The second pattern that we noticed was in measures 2, where the left hand has fifth, fifth, fifth off. And this is using A and E, our starting position. While the left hand does this, the right hand in that same position, we use finger 2 and then 3. And since we're in the A position, finger 2 is on B. So it would be 2, 2, 2, 3, and we're going to use this articulation. Short, short, long, lift. So we lift on the finger 3. 2, 2, 2, 3. At the same time, we have our fifths in the left hand. 2, 2, 2, 3. Here's that again. 2, 2, 2, 3. So we lift on the 3. Something similar happens in measure 4, but we hold on 3. 2, 2, 3, off. So just one note less in measure 4. Measures 6 and 8 are similar, but instead of here, we're here in C. So find your bottom finger on C. That means finger 2 is on D this time. And our 2, 2, 2, 3 will be on the notes D and E. Measure 7. Sounds like this. Sorry, measure 6. 2, 2, 2, 3, and then measure 8 is a little different. 2, 2, 3, off. Our third pattern that we talked about was the syncopation, the rhythm that goes like this. 1 and 2 and. So we pounce a little bit on that 1 and then we hold it. 1 and 2 and. So that last one's a short 8th note. And the place that we have this on the piano is easiest to find if we take our thumbs, put them on middle C, and then we slide out so that middle C is in the middle of our thumbs. Lay the rest of your fingers on key by key so that E is on the bottom and A is on the top. So this chord on measure 9 from bottom to top is E, B, D, A. Again, middle C is sitting right there in the middle of my thumbs. So with that rhythm, it would be 1 and 2 and. Here's that again. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and. Okay, now the thing that comes in the middle, we said was just kind of mirrored or symmetrical. So this is symmetrical because I'm using fingers 1 and 5 on both hands. In measure 10, I use finger 2 in both hands. In measure 12, I use fingers 2, 1, 2 in both hands. It kind of looks like this, out, in, out. But the fingering's the same, even though they're going in different directions. So 2, 1, 2 is how measure 12 goes. Let me play measures 9 through 12 for you. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and finger 2, finger 2. 1 and 2, finger 2, 1, 2, off. Here's that one more time. Middle C in the middle, thumbs go out, and then I find my fifths. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and finger 2, finger 2. 1 and 2, finger 2, 1, 2 off. So that measures 9 through 12. Let's try the whole thing from beginning to measure 12. We'll do the first time really slowly, and then we'll do it more of a moderately fast tempo. Remember that from line 1 to line 2, you're moving from A to C, and then from 8 to 9, measure 8 to 9, you have to do a really quick change to your new position where middle C is in the middle of your thumbs. Make sure you practice that. A, C, special fifths position. Okay? Starting position on A. 1 and 2 and 1 and go. A top, 2, 2, 2, 3, bottom, top, 2, 2. Move to C. Right hand, 2, 2, 2, 3 again. 2, 2. Fifth position. 1 and 2 and finger 2, finger 2, fifths. 1 and 2, finger 2, 1, 2, off. Good, let's do it again. Measures 1 through 12, we're going to do it more of a moderately fast tempo. Find your A position. 1 and 2 and 1 and go. A, finger 2, 2, 2, 3, A, right hand 2, 2, move to C. 2, 2, 2, 3, move to your fifths. 1 and 2, finger 2, fifths, finger 2, 1, 2, off. All right, great. Keep up the good work, guys. Definitely practice to that tutorial as much as is helpful for you. Some things to keep in mind for your quiz. Write notes, write fingerings, write rhythms. Practice them all separately if you want to. Practice the rhythm separately or the notes. At the end, our goal is to be able to play the whole thing through at any speed that you feel comfortable. It can be really slow if you want to, but we want no hesitations in between. So steady pulse all the way through at any tempo. You guys are going to be great. Keep up the good work.